This video will teach us how to decrypt notes password on iOS devices such as iPhones and iPads. When you open it up in Physical Analyzer, this dialog box will appear. This will let you know that there is an encrypted notes present. The password is set when somebody generates a note and then selects to lock that note. They can encrypt it with Touch ID or with a separate password. At this point, if you don't know the password, you have to hit cancel. The tools needed for this are Hashcat and Cellebrite Perl. Just download Perl and install it to the default directory. So in Physical Analyzer, you hit cancel, and the file we're going to need for it is called notestore.sqlite. Easiest way to find it, just enter that into all project search, select that notestore file. We need to export that file out so we can run our script against it and get the data out. So we're going to right click, go to save as. I'm going to go ahead and save it right into the Cellebrite folder, as that's where I have the script as well. Just leave the default name notestore.sqlite. Switch over to that Cellebrite folder. We'll shift and right click. Either open a PowerShell or command window. In this case, I'm going to drop into a DOS prompt. I'm going to run the script, which is called iosnotes.pl. I'm going to run it against my notestore.sqlite file. We can see the output there gives our number of iterations, the salt, and the hash of the password that's needed for decryption. To take that information, I'm just going to redirect it out to a file called hash.txt. I'm going to take that file, cut it out of my folder, and then paste it into my Hashcat folder. Now for this, I'm using the rocku.txt file to run it against. The password I set in my test note was minion. I wanted to make sure that that password was in there. Due to the size of the file, I dropped to a bash shell, and we can see it appears on line 41,892. So I know my password's in there for the test. From here, we're going to switch over to Hashcat. Go ahead and run the Hashcat command. The command to decrypt iOS notes is hashcat64.exe. Our method is 16200. Our attack method, which is the -A switch, 0, indicates just a straight word list attack. My source file, which I happen to name hash.txt, and then the name of the password list, which I'm going to use rocku.txt. I'm going to go ahead and run Hashcat. Now the process is very quick. Physical Analyzer has the ability to decrypt this within it as well. However, it seems to only use the CPU and only use a single thread. I let it run for about 40 minutes on the same text file, and it never did find the password. We can see Hashcat here run for about 15 seconds, and there's our password right there. There's our data from our script, and there's my password as minion. So now I know that I can have access to whatever locked encrypted notes were contained in the extraction. From here, we'll switch back to Physical Analyzer. I'm going to go ahead and drop that password right in. Physical Analyzer will go through and decrypt whatever notes were encrypted with that password. And when I open up my notes, I can see my encrypted note right there and the contents that were contained within that locked note, and now I have access to them.